and welcome. It's Saturday afternoon football. Dennis Committee speaking. Well, I can understand why the players don't like to travel, but it is great to be back in Adelaide. My ally in the box for this match will be Matthew Richardson. Welcome, Richo.
How are you, Den? Today should be a good match.
Waiting for the... Here we go. It's the Power versus the Lions. Takes possession. Jonas lobs the pass. Lester collects. Wines picks it up. He opts to play on. Kicks to the attacking 50. Nice contested mark by Levy. 30 metres from home. Levy with a kick and goal. He holds his breath. Almost, but not quite. Put Adelaide by a point. That's one area of his game that does need improvement. Frost waiting to bring it back into play. He gets above the crowd. Talking to a football doesn't do much good unless you do it while your opponent is lining up. Boat on the borderline of his range. Robinson finds his man on the move. Marked by Christensen.
He's quite clean, picking up the ball on the half volley, concentrating hard as he lines up the goal. Freeman kicks it. Ebert hands over the ball. Beams puts his boot on it. That's a mark.
Let's have the shot at goal is as good as the delivery. Pick up by Pinner. Advantage. He's out of room and he has to cross the boundary. Here we go again. Martin punches it, gathers the ball. He has a mighty kick at the footy. Caught by Andrews sends one up towards the wing. Nice mark under pressure. He threaded the needle to get the handball out. His kicking is unbelievable. Some people don't go that far for their holidays. Harwood read the play better than anyone else and takes possession. Tackle, but gets the handball off. He gains possession, intercepted. He has a mighty kick at the footy. So well timed. Word is this guy is the most reliable kick for goal on the side. 20 metres out, 25 metres out. Levy going for number one. Goal to the Power. He sinks his first goal. Kicks the goal. That'll be a team lifter. Like a banana through a letterbox. What a wonderful goal. Rydick with the tap. Andrews onto the ball. What was the intention of that kick, Richo?
If you're going to kick that poorly, you may as well just give the ball straight back to the opposition.
Out of bounds near the goal. Umpire throws the ball in. Knocks it down in front. Trengo controls it. Mays gathers it. Goes by hand. Tackle, but gets the handball off. Martin keeping it low. Zorko gets the mark without contest. Through for a point. The Lions will be trying to kill the momentum of the opposition. Disappointing kick there. Trengo slams it on the boot. Shot at goal by Robinson. Catch by Beams. This will have to be his very best kick to score from this range. Every footballer scores better when he actually learns his capabilities. Disappointing kick there.
Trengove can be very consistent. He does still need to do some more work to make sure he brings his A game to every match. Wines collects it. Lester taking off out of reach. Gets the handball. Beams puts his boot on it. Impey with great hands.
He gives the ball away. It bounced straight into his hands as if he'd just called a puppy with a whistle. Collected by Robinson. He gets tackled as he hands it off. Handballs to the running man. Lobs the handball. The ball mopped up. Walker dishes it off to the running man. Picked up the ball. The ball is smothered. He picked it up off the ground. He runs into the goal. Oh, you can really tell he loves taking a contested mark. 20 metres from home. Shaki could change the lead with this one. The Lions only trailing by less than a goal. I would have expected him to nail that.
Trengove just has endless possibilities. I'm really excited to watch this kid grow. Boat kicks it. Harwood speeds away. He grabs the footy. Lobby hand passes the ball. Wingard running in now. The ball crosses the line and the ball is out of play.
Mays with the kick. The ball spills to Trenger, and he's heading for home. It's going. That was a long kick for goal. A much-needed goal for Port Adelaide. The Power with the ascendancy over the Lions, leading the match 13-3.
Trengo may not be the first guy you'd follow into battle, but you're glad that he's on your team, that's for sure.
Rockcliffe with the interception. He has the ball. Andrews just told him to turn his head and cough. Martin with the pickup. He's got the football now. Rydek collects. He threaded the needle to get the handball out. Kicks it across the ground. Marks. Opportunity now for Wines. There's a vast chasm between him and the goals ahead. He's elected to play on. He spears the ball. Trenger has a great set of hands. Fantastic mark. 35 metres out. Can he kick it from here, Richo?
This one's a dead set.
40 metres out. Almost, but not quite. Port Adelaide beginning to apply their supremacy on the scoreboard with a lead of 14-3. It's not the score he was looking for.
It's time to roll the dice out there and see how the game might open up. Yes, the Lions might get hurt on the rebound, but I think more scoring opportunities will present themselves. He slams that on the boot. That's a nice, strong mark.
Kicked by Robinson. It bounced straight into his hands as if he'd just called a puppy with a whistle. Guided by Martin. White looking like a Manchester United player. He scoops the ball off the ground. A lovely drop punt. Levy with the catch. Talking to a football doesn't do much good unless you do it while your opponent is lining up. Bumps the pigskin. Unfortunately, placed ball finds its way into the opposition's grasp. He's got the footy in his hands. Wins the hard ball. Booted by Taylor. Boak looking a real threat out there when he pulls in contested marks like that one. Jams it on the boot. Lester marks it.
Lester has no problems mopping up the loose ball. Mistakes are rare for him. Puts boot to ball. White catches it. Impey gets possession. He sends it to an empty space. Pittard seems scared by his shadow. Rockcliffe with the kick.
Walker with the ball. Martin gets the ball. Booted by Jonas. Christensen taken down by Impey. Did he see a ghost? Picture perfect drop punt. Boak with the mark. Hand passes. Levy looking a real threat out there when he pulls in contested marks like that one. Let's hope the shot at goal is as good as the delivery. 20 metres out. From this angle, it's a bit like flossing an alligator. Not easy. Levy drives the ball towards goal. Port Adelaide by 2 goals. I would have expected him to nail that.
Frost is a great kick, and if he can maintain that accuracy under pressure, he'll elevate to the elite category. He takes a strong mark. He slams that on the boot. He takes a strong mark. Ebert boots it. Great hands.
Gets boot to high. Catch by Rich. Sends the Sharon on its way. The mark is taken by Mays. He was pushed. Boots it. Walker had no chance at that one, and he's heading for home. Rockcliffe making a mess of that kick. The goal eluding them each time. That's one area of his game that does need improvement.
Port Adelaide just seem to hit every target with their disposal. They're just incredibly efficient in this match. Trengo playing on with the ball. Monfries with the ball.
45 metres out. Going for goal number 1. He kicked that one like my wife would. Ball goes over the line and out of play. Cross pounds it long to his teammates. Rich up and over. Boots it. Andrews grabs that one.
No questioning whether Brisbane can take a mark. I think everyone has seen enough cheap marks taken out there. The Lions need to start kicking more direct for goal. White plays it on, puts boot to ball.
Martin collects it. He passes just before he's taken down by Robinson. Gets a handball away. Superb handball. Great running in, about to kick. He holds his breath. It's like giving a bazooka to Mr. Bean. The ball goes out of bounds. Kick by Harwood. Taylor marks it. Gets boot to high. White gets the upper hand. 65 metres out. Puts boot to ball. Strong mark. This is a great angle to kick from. He takes the shot. The ball's in the air. Port Adelaide leads by 17.
Port Adelaide forwards are marking everything and converting their set shots. It's meant that they're using them as the preferred avenue to goal.
Andrews gets a hard bump from Trengo. Intercept by Harwood. No, that's just giving the ball away.
Holding the ball.
Frost has been told to play on now. Simply outplayed the opposition there. Leicester boots it. Simply outplayed the opposition there.
Look, the Lions haven't been able to set up many shots at goal, but I'm not sure that's the forward's fault. The ball has been coming in way too slow. You can't expect your forward to kick a winning total that way.
Goes towards half forward. Takes that one strongly. Hastily kicked. A solid mark from Christensen. Distance could be the problem. A 45-degree shot is not too hard. He just has to keep his cool. His kicks are like fingerprints. No two ever the same. He plays on. He's got the footy in his hands. He gets tackled as he hands it off. Moves it quickly by hand. Rydick with the interception. Bumps the pigskin. Stuck the mitts out and held on to it. He must have intended to kick that somewhere. I'm just not sure where. Clearing it with ease here. Richo, how did you see the opening quarter?
It's a lack of faith that makes teams afraid of meeting challenges. I believed in myself and my teammates that we could overcome any obstacle. Brisbane will need to find some of that belief to get back into this game and on their terms.
The Lions trailing by 17 at the break.
The Lions have continued their average form here with a...
The second quarter begins.
Football doesn't build character, it reveals it.
Knocks it down in front. Andrews has the ball. Dishes it off to the running player. Martin with a kick out of the pack. Over the top of the pack. 50 metres from home. Christensen going for number one. He had perfect control over the ball right up until the minute he kicked it.
Let's play on.
That's one area of his game that does need improvement. Kick goes in the direction of the lead. Christensen claims the ball. Sends it on its way. Walker catches. Don't take too long lining up for goal. Invariably, the mind messes up more shots than the body. Has he? Yes, he's paid it. Zorko going through his routine. Unfortunately, they mowed the grass very short tactically this week. A monster kick will be required from here. A set shot on a 30-degree angle. He'll be disappointed with that effort.
Trengo has some great leadership skills, and leadership is about getting other players involved and being able to take it as well as dishing it out. The only way you're going to get respect from your teammates. He's got a handball away. It hits its target. Both dodging just for the fun of it. Interception. Robinson gets possession. He hand passes it. Ebert's given away the free kick.
Christensen feeling the pressure. Gets the quick kick away. He's a long way from home, but he's a chance. Walker taking a chance at goal.
Broadbent may not be the first guy you'd follow into battle, but you're glad that he's on your team, that's for sure. That was hard at it. Sometimes you've just got to cop one for the team.
Effective hit out there. White bumps. Jonas intercepts the bouncing ball. He soccers it. Monfries gains possession. He grabs it on the run. A lot of possessions for him. He receives the handball. Impey heading in. Watch his style. He really should have made more of that. The Power lead Brisbane. That's one area of his game that does need improvement.
Frost has his feet firmly on the ground and is just a great leader around the club. Strong mark there. Boak getting into position for the kick. Boak goes for home. It's in the air. Boak gets a huge goal. That was badly needed. The Power are over the Lions.
He'll kick. It's not a bad sort of a kick either. It's a goal. Martin, leave the pinatas for the kids. Goes by hand. Kicks. Christensen gets the upper hand. Slams it on the boot. Walker claims it. Don't take too long lining up for goal. Invariably, the mind messes up more shots than the body. Shot by Walker. Goes in long for goal, and the distance affects his accuracy. Far too many points racked up for just one match. Disappointing kick there.
The Power have been so precise with their disposal and with their delivery their forwards have been receiving. It's no wonder the Lions are starting to fall behind.
I would have expected him to nail that. Beams with the mark. Testing shot outside the 50. Almost in the bag from this position, you would think. Kicks long for goal and misses. Not many players can make it from that distance. He'll be disappointed with that effort. He steadies now in front of goal, 40 metres out. Martin going for number one. That was a poor kick, wasn't it, Richard?
That will haunt him in his sleep.
The goal eluding them each time. That's one area of his game that does need improvement. Trengo clears it out of the 50. Out of bounds near the 50. It's a good throw in. Martin with a big fist on it. Able to grab it on the half volley. We get a ball up on the wing.
Brisbane are being smashed at the clearances. They need to add some ferocious tackling, defensive play and contested ball winning to lay a platform to relaunch an attack on this match. Bell's been told to play on. He takes a strong mark. Jonas getting it off the side of his boot. The mark will be paid.
Jams it on the boot. Robinson with the catch. Lobs the pass. He's had lots of touches this match. Taylor kicks. Stuck the mitts out and held on to it. They've conceded possession. He doesn't know the meaning of the word fear. In fact, it's fair to say he doesn't know the meaning of a lot of words.
Martin really wears his heart on his sleeve. It's a mark. Ebert mistimes it. Good mark. He boots it. The mark will be paid.
Oh, he's given that to an almighty thump. Leicester, free kick. Choose to kick it. Steady hands there as he holds that one. Booted by Andrews. Strong mark. And that torp has gone supernova. And the mark will be paid. You know more about him than me, Richo. Reckon he can bag this one?
He's paid to kick these, Dennis.
Score for Power. Ominous signs for Power. 3 goals up now.
Port Adelaide are taking their time and looking for the safe marking option in the forward line. Most of their goal production is coming from set shots, and it's paying off for them.
The umpire has bounced the ball. Ryder aims for his man on the ground. He threaded the needle to get the handball out. Chips it down towards half forward. The ball finds its way into the grateful clutches of the opposition. It bounced straight into his hands as if he'd just called a puppy with a whip, increasing the lead to 4 goals.
Monfries is good, but he doesn't always find that best option while in congestion.
Walker is streaming past and gets the footy. He's running hot, Richard.
You're right, Dennis. He's an absolute ball magnet.
He's racking up possessions. Strong.
Frost is pretty good at hangers. He just needs to work on getting some more height if he really wants to master the skill. He boots it. He grabs it.
Played on. Ryder kicks it a long way. A mark by Kobe. He plays on now. Frost brought him down, holding the ball. Frost ordered to play on. Andrews soars over the pack and takes a ripper. He's got eyes like a pterodactyl with contact lenses.
Andrews takes a lot of marks during a game, but a lot of them seem to be juggled. If he can just get cleaner hands on the ball, it's just going to give his opponents less chance to spoil in the contest.
Chips it down towards half forward. Caught. Talking to a football doesn't do much good unless you do it while your opponent is lining up. Chips it down towards half forward. Walker catches it. Takes his time as he lines up for goal. It's okay to have butterflies. Just get them in flying formation. Puts boot to ball. Pittard couldn't complete the mark. Zorko starts in, his shadow beside him. Where else would it be? Well, depends on the side. Bill shoots for goal. The ball is socket. Handball short. Christensen making his way in. Let's hope he's compensated for the wind. Casanova would have been jealous of that picker. Lovely hand pass hits the man. He seems to have the ball on a string, Richard.
Well, Dennis, I just think he's having fun with them now.
Walker is an absolute ball magnet. He'll be disappointed with that effort.
Brisbane have been able to take more marks out there, but most of these have been from playing possession footy. They need to start taking a few more risks out there. Taylor with the ball. Puts boot to ball. That's a mark. Concentrating hard as he lines up the goal.
He got a hold of that one. Strong mark. Shot at goal by Walker. Just fell through. Gets his first. Brisbane players with massive smiles on their faces now. They needed that. You can feel the intensity build as both ruckmen prepare for the bounce. Ryder with the punch. Right onto the ball. Dishes it off by hand. Nice torpedo. Broadbent. Caught by Gray.
Gray wears his heart on his sleeve and he just bleeds for this footy club. Puts boot to ball. Great hands. Lobby getting into position for the kick. Lobby with the shot. The ball's travelling. It's Capella with the lead over Brisbane.
Umpire has the ball, ready for the centre bounce. Ryder wins the tap. Terrible timing by Martin. Robinson gets the ball. The ball came out of the pack like a wet salmon. There'll be a ball up in the centre square. Martin knocks it down the field. Ebert hand passes it. He's racking up possessions. Stuck the mitts out and held on to it. Now do you think he can kick this one, Richard?
He should have no problem kicking this one through.
Not the easiest of angles, this one. He's taking the shot from about 30 degrees. The power by 4 goals. That's one area of his game that does need improvement.
It's time to roll the dice out there and see how the game might open up. Yes, Brisbane might get hurt on the rebound, but I think more scoring opportunities will present themselves. Boat plays it on, sending it on its way. He gathers up the intercepted ball. Lester kicks the ball. Boat with the mark. He hand passes it. Pittard clearly desperate for some attention.
Taylor gets a less than pretty drop putt away. Sends it on its way. Caught. kicks. Takes that one strongly.
Robinson has been a solid contributor for this team. His coach will know what to expect from him week to week, which really helps when structuring the team. He grabs it. Robinson kicks it. He gets up, terrific courage.
Beams lobs the pass. A 1-2. Gets a handball away. He's got the footy in his hands. Christensen with the ball. She's running hot, Richo.
Yep, Dennis, he's a class act.
Ryder grabs that one.
The power has just been so dominant in the marking contest, and it's given them the perfect platform to kick a winning score. He lines it up with the goal. Lobby kicks for goal. It's in the air. Goal for the power.
All is in readiness. Bounce is dead straight. Martin with the mighty fist. Pittard, a good crummer, gets the ball free. Boak with a kick at goal. It's in the air. Cross marks. Clearing it with ease here. Wines was surrounded. He needed to mark it, and he did. You know more about him than me, Richo. Reckon he can bag this one?
He's a fair way out, Dennis. It'll test him.
Distance could be the problem. You back him from this position. 30 metres out. Bonfries has the chance to add one more to his tally. Port Adelaide leads by 31. That's one area of his game that does need improvement. Teammates scrambling to make a lead. Oh, you can really tell he loves taking a contested mark. How did you see that last quarter, Richard?
Part of the reason why Port Adelaide, it's a really even, strong squad at half-time. Brisbane are tired and the competitive edge isn't there.
What do the stats look like, Richard?
Well, the scoreboard says they're winning, but you wouldn't have thought so. Look.
Well, the players have had a good rest, and they look refreshed, ready for the third term.
It will be interesting to see what changes, if any, the coaches make for the second half of the match.
Caught by Frost. My goodness, the wee ball has gone so high, there'll be snow on that one when it comes down. There's a vast chasm between him and the goals ahead. It's been intercepted by the opposition. Bumped by Leicester. Wines with the interception. A chance to add one more to his tally. Miss from behind. The Power with the ascendancy over the Lions, leading the match 55-23. I would have expected him to nail that. He gets the hand pass. Nice interception. My goodness, the wee ball has gone so high, there'll be snow on that one when it comes down. Out of bounds near the 50. The ball will be thrown in. The ball is returned to play. Ryder didn't even get close to that tap. Trengo dodging for no reason at all. He doesn't seem to be suffering from insanity. In fact, he seems to be enjoying every minute of this. 20 metres from home. Levy drives the ball towards goal. The Power by 38. The Ruckmen steal themselves before the bounce. The umpire has bounced the ball. Martin totally outclassed in that contest. He's been seized with the ball. That's going to be holding it. Martin with a clinical drop punt. Steady hands there as he holds that one. He wants to play on. Nice torpedo. Boak got his eye on the ball all the way and took the mark well. 50 metres from home. Going for goal number 3. Trengo watching with anticipation. Port Adelaide over. The Lions by 39. Disappointing kick there.
It's time to roll the dice out there and see how the game might open up. Yes, Brisbane might get hurt on the rebound, but I think more scoring opportunities will present themselves. He gets boot to the ball. Mays catches it.
Choose to kick it. Ebert catches. He plays on now. Run control to Major Tom. Taylor gets the interception on the bounce. Christensen chucks the ball away. She's running hot, Richo.
Yes, he's had it again, Dennis. He just seems to be everywhere tonight.
Intercepted by Robinson. The bouncing ball is controlled. Kicked by Wines. The ball came out of the pack like a wet salmon. Intercept by Andrews. Beams just got cleaned up and sent back to Neverland. Good mark by Frost. Kicks it. Goodard presents and takes the mark. 50 metres out. A 45-degree angle for this kick. Bonfries claims the ball. 30 metres out. A 45-degree shot is not too hard. He just has to keep his cool. Is it high enough, long enough, straight enough? The Power lead the Lions 63-23. He'll be disappointed with that effort.
Frost's got a really good footballing brain. It's a mark. Sending it on its way. A nice contested mark. He kicks the ball.
Has he? Yes, he's paid it. He kicked that one like my mother. What a beauty. The umpire telling him to play on now. Lester has it. Puts boot to ball. And the mark will be paid. It's the pigskin. Good mark on the run.
Ebert, he's not the biggest threat on the field, but he can make his opponent accountable, and he requires a watchful eye at times. Trengove has the football. Quick hands finding the running player.
You can see that happening right after it left his boot. The Power with the advantage as they lead Brisbane 64-23. That's one area of his game that does need improvement. Andrews looking a real threat out there when he pulls in contested marks like that one. Martin with the ball. He seems to have the ball on a string, Richo.
He is using the ball superbly, Dennis.
Ryder hardly provided a challenge. He threaded the needle to get the handball out. No, that's just giving the ball away. Superb handball. Boat again, Richo.
You're right, Dennis. He's an absolute ball magnet.
Oh, he's given that Torp an almighty thump. The loose ball scooped up. Bonfries plays it off by hand. Ryder making his way in. Let's hope he's compensated for the win. Now that miss could prove costly. Would you believe it? Another point. He'll be disappointed with that effort.
Their disposal efficiency has been fantastic, but Brisbane need to begin taking more gambles if they're going to cause some damage on the scoreboard. Trengove with the mark. Trengove shoots for goal. That's a nice, strong mark. Lobby getting into position for the kick. Lobby goes for goal. Now the kick is no good.
It's not the score he was looking for. Martin claims it. Goes by hand. He gets tackled as he hands it off. Handballs from the tackle. Manages to get a hand to it. Pass by White. Ryder boots it. Able to grab it on the hop volley. Great with a short hand pass. Intercepted. Advantage. The umpire calls advantage. Andrews with a clinical drop punt. A good job keeping it in play there. It's a shocking kick. Hands like dinner plates. Trenger with a fairly straightforward shot for goal. Trenger with the shot. Has it got the carry? Pinpoint accuracy from Trenger. Good things coming threes. That's his third.
Port Adelaide were just playing kick to kick out there and have barely had to crumb a loose ball in the forward line.
The bounce is straight up and down.
Ryder, he's just a real workhorse in the ruck, and I reckon his teammates really appreciate his uncomplicated approach to the game. Rich just wanted it more then. He puts power behind that kick. The loose ball is picked up. He slams that on the boot, passes by hand. White boots it.
Ryder, I've got no idea how he managed to get that out. Andrews, injured. That looks nasty. He'll be rushed to the rooms for medical treatment. Don't think, though, he'll be coming back. He simply stepped the ball over the line. The ball is returned to play. Martin punches. Buick controls it. Punch by Martin. He runs for home. Strong mark.
Ross has his feet firmly on the ground and is just a great leader around the club. He gets boot to the ball. It's been cut off. He's approaching the goals now. Winds, watching the ball. The ball crosses the line.
He gives the ball a mighty roost. Great mark. Choose to kick it. He picks up the loose ball. Tackled by Robinson. Impey did not ease up. Short handball from Rich. He gives the ball away. Boak receives the ball and he's heading for home. Big man does nicely. Trenger with clean hands for a difficult bouncing ball. She's running hot, Richo.
Well, Dennis, I just think he's having fun with them now.
20 metres out. Levy, never try a shot you haven't practiced. And looking to add another. All eyes are watching. Buick with the torpedo. Taylor runs past and gets the ball. Kicked in a flurry. Scoops up the ball. White just stopping for a quick dance. Did he see a ghost? Trenger heads in for the goals. Port Adelaide with the ascendancy over the Lions, leading the match 73-23. That's one area of his game that does need improvement. Boak marks. A routine, strictly speaking, is not a routine if you have to think about it. He'll need a long-range boomer from here. Gets a fist to it. Right now, he looks like a man in a darkened room trying to discover where all the furniture is. He's got the footy in his hands. Buick, not fazed by the pressure, gets his kick away. White gets the kick off before he's poleaxed by Trenger. Mays gains possession through the interception. Is in his possession. He's a ball magnet. He scoops the ball off the ground. Passed by Ebert. Gray going for number one. Gray with a great kick. That will settle his nerves. The first goal is always welcome. The umpire set to bounce to restart the game. Martin with the tap. He gets his hands on the footy. Pittard shins it. Gardner with the mark. Gets boot to leather. He had his eye on the ball all the way and took the mark well. White will need to pull something special out here. Send the torp in, big fella. Trenger gets the interception on the bounce. Frost gets his man holding the ball. He'll get the free. Play on is the order from the ump. Trenger wins the marking contest. He wants to play on. With no time to spare, he gets the ball away.
When you look at the set shots at goal, there just aren't enough scoring opportunities being created. Get the ball inside 50 and give your forwards a chance to mark. The Brisbane forwards are dangerous anywhere inside 50. They just need to be given a shot.
The umpire set to bounce to restart the game. Ryder gets the tap. He has the ball. Intercepted by Martin. Robinson shoots off the handball. Jonas sockers it. The spilled ball is collected. It's a case of empty arms and a whiff of his aftershave. Hand pass by White. And he's heading for home. The ball is hammered towards goal by Boak. Every footballer scores better when he actually learns his capabilities. Far too many points racked up for just one match. He'll be disappointed with that effort. Robinson claims it. Jams it on the boot now. And the mark will be paid.
The Lions just can't find a free man inside 50, and it's really having an impact on the scoreboard. Martin gets possession. Martin goes for goal. Martin has slotted it through for a 6-pointer.
The ruckman, conscious of where their teammates are, they wait for the bounce. Ryder with the first touch. You wouldn't want to meet him in a dark alleyway. And that's the game. But Adelaide 86 to Brisbane 29. What? Well, they're telling me that's only the end of the third quarter. Time to see if there's anything interesting in amongst this. The final term has commenced.
Even when you've played the game of your life, it's the feeling of teamwork that you'll remember. You'll forget the marks, the tackles and the goals, but you'll never forget your teammates.
Out on the full.
The Lions sending out Buick. Gardner keeping calm, and he kicks the ball out of the 50. Boak puts it on the boot. He's got the footy in his hands. He has the ball. Can he kick it from here, Richo?
I don't think he can do it, Dennis.
50 metres out. Boak going for number 2. Is it high enough, long enough, straight enough? Port Adelaide are in control of this game. A brief moment of serenity before the ball is bounced and the ruckman unleash. Ryder thumps it forward. Gains possession. Yet another possession. Handballs. He runs into the goal. Walker going for number 2. Nice kick. You've heard the expression shooting fish in a barrel. Well, this is shooting fish in a fish market.
Ryder will give you a competitive contest in every hit-out, I can assure you of that. But the midfielders are going to have to work really hard to earn the centre clearances off his ruck work. Lobby handballs it. Monfries goes for home. Port Adelaide get the goal. Port Adelaide go over Brisbane.
Oh, he'll be loving that goal when he sees it in the highlights package. Monfries with the goal, and he runs back into position.
Ryder shown a lot of character with his recent performances.
Ball up in the centre square. Clean tap by Ryder. Wines, I've got no idea how he managed to get that out. Trengert making a mess of that kick. It looks like the Power have this one in the bag. Disappointing kick there. Simply outplayed the opposition there.
Well, the quality of disposal has been pretty soft out there, and that's enabled Brisbane to rack up the marks. The Lions need to cut out these junk possessions and become more attacking. White gets the ball. He's got the footy now. Gray collects it. Mays onto the ball. The hand pass hits the man. Puts boot to ball.
He picks up the loose ball. Zorko with the running catch. Gathered by Impey. The ball came out of the pack like a wet salmon. That ball is becoming a yo-yo for him. It keeps coming back. Catch by Frost. He decides to play on. He's a long kick. Which a modern-day Modra. Rich kicks it. And he stepped over the boundary line. The boundary umpire will throw it in. The umpires with a good throw.
Martin. He's got good knowledge of the game and he can see the events unfolding in front of him, but he just needs to react a little faster.
Huge leap. Beams comes away with the ball. Martin approaches tackles like some people approach chocolate. Has it now. He seems to have the ball on a string, Richard.
He seems to always be in the contest, Dennis.
Quick hands find the running player. Zorko heads in for the goals. And he stepped over the boundary line. The boundary umpire will throw it in. The ruckman hard at it. Tap by Martin is in his position. He scoops the ball off the ground. Gray comes away with the ball. Puts the head down as he runs in. Wingard with clean hands for a difficult bouncing ball. Intercepted by Frost. Gardner has had plenty of it, Richo.
He is using the ball superbly, Dennis.
The loose ball picked up by Mays. Robinson looking a real threat out there when he pulls in contested marks like that one.
Robinson, he's really starting to get into the right positions on the ground. Frost with good strong hands.
Bumps the pigskin. Buick over the top. Puts boot to ball. Marked by Ebert. He decides to play on. Bonfries marks. Look at the concentration on his face as he lines up for the goal. 40 metres out. Bonfries takes a shot at goal. You can see that happening right after it left his boot. It looks like Port Adelaide have this one in the bag. He'll be disappointed with that effort.
Frost's got a really good footballing brain. Pittard with the ball. That's a very bad kick. He picks up the loose ball.
Advantage.
He handballs it.
They've conceded possession. A chance to add one more to his tally. Gray just nudges the post. Bad luck. And the points continue to pile up. It's certainly contagious. He'll be disappointed with that effort. Takes it well. He kicks the ball forward. Has he? Yes, he's paid it.
Robinson told me recently that he really loves playing for this club, and you can really see it in his attitude on the field. I think he's going to play for this club for a long, long time. Walker with the mark.
Choose to kick it. Ebert up. He lays it on the boot for a giant kick. Caught. Boots it. A good mark under the circumstances. Gets boot to high. Over the top of the pack. Buick boots it. Takes that one strongly. Beams with no time to delay with that kick. Stabs the ball. Simply outplayed the opposition there. Picture perfect drop punt. And the mark will be paid. Hand passes. The ball comes loose as he's taken down by Ebert. Gets a handball away. Pittard with the bump. Scoops up the ball. Gains possession. He lays off the pass. Kicked by White. Caught. His kicking is unbelievable. Some people don't go that far for their holidays.
Harwood is really starting to get into the right positions on the ground. He plays on with it. Robinson kicks it. That's a nice strong mark. Beams kicks it. He gets the upper hand.
Boots it. He gains possession, takes possession. Martin with the mighty fist. Vogt with a short hand pass. Nice torpedo. Ebert winds, claims the ball. Jams it on the boot now. Tringo has it. Don't take too long lining up for goal. Invariably, the mind messes up more shots than the body. That ball's travelling. Cross catches it. He kicks and clears the ball out of the 50. Pittard getting into position for the kick. Pittard launches one towards goal. Intercepted by Landrews, takes control of the bouncing ball. Handball finds Wines. He's done a Lady Gaga. He kept everyone guessing. Wow, what a nose for those loose balls. Lovely hand pass, hits the man. He's had lots of touches this match. Walker alone for the uncontested mark. Jams it on the boot now. Takes that one strongly. Gets a handball away. Hits the running man. Picked up the ball, hand passed by Christensen, gets it away in the nick of time. Trengo got under it. He's elected to play on. Perfect timing from Robinson. No, you've got to move faster than that. That's holding the ball. Well, it could be worse, I suppose, Richard.
If you're going to kick that poorly, you may as well just give the ball straight back to the opposition.
Let's hope the shot at goal is as good as the delivery. Bonfries slams one on the boot for goal. To be generous, you'd say he was just wide of the mark with that shot. I hope there are no guys down there looking for a sample after this game. I would have expected him to nail that.
Well, fortune favours the brave. It's time the Lions stopped playing safe with their possession and took the game on. A nice contested mark. He plays it on, Boat mistimes it. The ball is out of bounds. Tapped. Trengo bumps, passes by hand.
He gets tackled as he hands it off. He's done a Lady Gaga. He kept everyone guessing. Impey dodging for no reason at all. Oh, that was a brave shot. Good goal. That could be the final nail in the coffin. He'll kick. It's not a bad sort of a kick either. It's a goal. Celebration time after that one for Impey. Good bounce. Deft touch from Ryder. The ball in the hands of Buick. He gets the hand pass. She's running hot, Richo.
You're right, Dennis. I've just about run out of things to say about his performance. I'm just going to watch and enjoy this display. Robinson. He's really starting to get into the right positions on the ground. Kept his composure then. Sending it on its way. A good contested mark there. Beams shoots for goal. It's a mark.
A routine, strictly speaking, is not a routine if you have to think about it. Freeman has to get this goal. And they like it behind the goals. He likes it. Goal. Freeman gets number 2.
Freeman needs to practice his goal-kicking routine. It helps a player handle any situation in the game. If he does that more often, then he might enter the league of the elite goal kickers.
Here we go.
Martin. Seems like he's enjoying his footy. I think he's going to be around for a long time. Running in for the goals now. Boat with the shot.
Send the top in, big fella. Great mark. A routine, strictly speaking, is not a routine if you have to think about it. Boak holds his breath. Trengo, a good crummer. And the ball goes sailing out of bounds. The ball has been thrown in. Martin taps. Lucky bounce collected. Buick onto the ball. Yet another possession. He takes control of the loose ball. Is in his possession. Walker gets the ball. Ball up in the centre square. Martin wins the tap. Terrible timing by Ryder. Walker with his head down, running for home. Lucky bounce collected. The umpire wants to ball it up. Martin with the tap. Shaki gathers it. Intercepted. Hits the running man.
When the forwards are marking the ball so cleanly inside 50 like they are now, it must give the power a lot of confidence, especially when the pressure is on. He'll get a free kick. The Lions lead.
That's one area of his game that does need improvement.
Port Adelaide have been taking the time to size up the right option at the right time, so they haven't been hurt on the turnover, and that's why they're on track to win this match. He scoops up the loose ball. Shaki gets possession, takes possession.
Brisbane were punished. Your final word on today's game, Richo?
Port Adelaide established their dominance early and never looked like losing.
That's pretty deep, Richo. The ruckman, conscious of where their teammates are, they wait for the bounce. Hello, I'm Dennis Cometti. Thanks for joining us for Saturday afternoon football. Today, back at the MCG. Joining me is former Richmond full forward, the great Matthew Richardson.
Hi, Dan. Can't wait for this one to start.
The game is underway. Rydick totally outclassed in that contest. Crisp with the ball. Mort bumped. Craig sends it out to space. The ball is smothered. The ball finds its way into the grateful clutches of the opposition. And the mark will be paid. He chooses to play on. A wayward kick from Ryder. It's in the air. The ball goes over the boundary in the pocket. Boots it. Nice mark there. Plays it across half-back. Smith with the mark.
Smith, he's creative with his game. He always makes an appearance on the highlight reel. Puts boot to ball. Grundy just wanted it more then. Sending it on its way. It's a mark. Wills plays on with it. He handballs it.
Ball up.
Deftly palmed to advantage. He's got the footy in his hands. Gathered by Gray. Blair bumped. Crisp hand passes it. Wills with the shot. It's gone through for a magnificent behind. Point the difference. That's one area of his game that does need improvement. Trenga will take his time. He doesn't want to see it turn over and come back straight over his head. Crisp enjoying a height advantage.
Crisp is a great mark on the lead, but he can sometimes get worked under the ball in the contest. If he can lift his overhead capability, he will be a star. A great mark under pressure. Wills with the shot. He marks the ball.
Blair taking aim. 40 metres out. Going for goal number one. No good. The Magpies by 2 points. That's one area of his game that does need improvement. Out on the fullback, Trenga. Ball goes over the line and out of play. As cool as a prize marrow as he lines up for this shot. 30 metres out. The tightest of angles here. The first goal going to the Magpies. The Ruckmen steal themselves before the bounce. And look at that bounce. Grundy taps it. He picks up the loose ball. The ball mopped up. Don't know how he managed to get that out of the pack. Free kick going to Dunn. Dunn slams it on the boot. The mark is taken by Goldsack.
Goldsack, he's creative with his game. He always makes an appearance on the highlight reel. Wells getting some power behind that one. Trelaw takes a contested mark. He boots it. He's got the ball out even when being tackled. Sending it on its way. Boak with the mark.
He decides to play on. Boots it. Free kick against Lobie. Kicks it across the ground. Reed gets the upper hand. A lovely drop punt. The contest, no match for him. Wills with a short hand pass. Bonfrey's caught with the ball. Strong mark. Jams it on the boot now. Takes it well. A routine, strictly speaking, is not a routine if you have to think about it. Wills throws it clear as day. Even with the kick. Oh, you can really tell he loves taking a contested mark.
It's no wonder the power for falling behind with a marking count like that. If they don't start getting into the contest and start taking some marks, this game will be lost for them. He gets boot to the ball. That's a mark. Moore puts his boot on it.
Somehow found more room on the boundary than Wayne Harms. Oh, gee, just couldn't pull it off. We'll have a throw in. Couldn't pull it off. We'll have a throw in. Pittard clears it out of the 50. Wells drops the mark. Scoops up the bouncing ball. Bonfries won't hit the intended target. Trelaw claims the ball. Treloar with the hand pass. He asks for it back. Boat clearly doesn't get enough attention. Gains possession. He's got the footy in his hands. Shoots off the handball. Plays it safe and kicks short. The ball is on the ground and it's picked up by Degoe. Gathers the ball. Crisp gets the ball. Certainly that was not a hand pass. The umpire thinks the same and awards the free. Was that a throw? I think it was. Elliott lines it up 50 metres out. He's on a 30-degree angle. Richo, help me out here. What was he thinking?
That's the problem, Dennis. He wasn't.
I would have expected him to nail that.
Trengove has his feet firmly on the ground and is just a great leader around the club. Really solid use of the body to outmark his opponent.
A stab kick from Smain takes it well. Blair taking aim, 40 metres out. Blair shoots for goal. Gets the behind. Collingwood with a handy break, leading Port Adelaide 10-0. It's not the score he was looking for. Trengove to bring it in. Pittard wins the marking contest. He decides to play on. Pressure didn't faze him. Kicks as cool as the other side of the pillar. Booted by Pittard. Takes that one strongly. A taunt from Jonas. He has space for an easy mark. Going for goal number 2. Blair will regret that. Goals are like hen's teeth here for the Magpies. He'll be disappointed with that effort. Moore going for number 1. He really should have made more of that. I would have expected him to nail that.
Trengove has a deadly kick. He can pinpoint his man almost every time. He steadies now in front of goal. Main slams the ball to his boot.
He had his eye on the ball all the way and took the mark well. Blair has the chance to add one more to his tally. Miss for behind. Behind starting to add up for Collingwood. Collingwood with the advantage as they lead the Power 13-0. It's not the score he was looking for. Trengove has a fair kick on him. I expect him to roost this down the middle. He's been told to play on. This isn't fly fishing. We've seen far too many catch and releases out there. Pittard hand passes to space and hopes for the best. He simply stepped the ball over the line. Umpire lets it loose. Grundy with a big fist on it. A favourable bounce. Trengove bad disposal. He gains possession. The ball picked up. He gains possession. Craig sends the ball on its way. That play was as high-tech as a campfire. Going for goal number 1. Nice goal from Elliott. They're starting to stamp their dominance on this game. Collingwood have scored the last 2 goals. The Magpies by 19. The Ruckmen steal themselves before the bounce. Here's the bounce. Clean tap by Grundy. It bounced straight into his hands as if he'd just called a puppy with a whistle. Broadbent controls his first touch of the footy. And the ball goes out of bounds. Umpire throws the ball in. Deft touch from Grundy, able to grab it on the half volley. Bumps the pigskin. Kicked at goal by Fasola. Football is not and never has claimed to be a fair game. Too many behinds on the board for Collingwood. He'll be disappointed with that effort.
Trengove can read the play really well. I think he's definitely on his way to becoming one of the best in the league. He takes a strong mark. Boak wants to play on. He kicks it long. He marks the ball.
Wells gets the hurry up. Strong mark.
Well, Collingwood have managed to rack up a big number of marks. It's easy to see why they're leading this match. Grundy slams the ball to his boot. Good mark. He opts to play on. Sending it on its way. Blair with good strong hands.
30 metres out. A set shot on a 30-degree angle. They say you miss 100% of the shots you never take, so hopefully he can just shrug that one off. Disappointing kick there. Grundy catches. Testing shot outside the 50. Choose to kick it. More catches. Perspiring like a pudding in a pot as he lines this shot up. He's a long way from home, but he's a chance. It's in the air. The long kick doesn't make the goal. Look at that behind tally for the Magpies. Lots of wasted opportunities there. I would have expected him to nail that.
It's time to roll the dice out there and see how the game might open up. Yes, the power might get hurt on the rebound, but I think more scoring opportunities will present themselves. Main, just the better man in that contest. Gee, a long kick there. Moore marks it, lining it up with the goal now.
Going for goal number 1. Pasolic marks it. Takes his time as he lines up for goal. It's okay to have butterflies. Just get them in flying formation. He's missed. Was that a brave attempt or a stupid attempt, Richard?
He needs to think more about it when in front of goals.
He'll be disappointed with that effort. Trengo picks it out of bounds on the full. The ball crosses the line. Main tries his luck with a shot at goal. Almost a touch of synchronized swimming about that mark. Fires the peg. Pasolic with the interception. Pasolic shoots. Collingwood lead Port Adelaide by 29. He scores, he scores, he scores. What an absolute classic. You can see it on his face. He's happy with that effort. The ruckman, conscious of where their teammates are, they wait for the bounce. Tap to advantage. Reed with the ball. The ball picked up. Grundy taken high, and he'll get the free kick. Booted by Grundy. Nice work from Bitter.
Port Adelaide just aren't running for each other and creating any space to work into. And as a result, they haven't been able to earn many shots inside 50. Puts boot to ball. Barco catches it.
Puts boot to ball. Nice mark under pressure. Boots it. Stuck the mitts out and held on to it. 50 metres from home. Going for goal number 1. It's in the air. Chalk up a goal for the Magpies. The Magpies in front. The ruckmen giving each other the ice-cold killer stare-downs as they wait for the bounce. Grundy wins the tap. Terrible timing by Ryder. Able to grab it on the half volley.
Gray's just got really good closing speed. It's real hard to get a break on him. Cleanly tapped out of the ruck. Greenwood picks it up. Boak onto the ball, receives the hand pass. Main picks up the loose ball. Main takes a shot. That miss is going to come back to haunt him. Collingwood are over the power.
He'll be disappointed with that effort.
Their disposal efficiency has been fantastic, but the power need to begin taking more gambles if they're going to cause some damage on the scoreboard. Jonas should have passed the ball. Elliott goes for home. Elliott, wonderful goal.
The ruckmen steal themselves before the bounce. The ball has been bounced. Rydek wins the tap. Terrible timing by Grundy. Sends the Sharon on its way. Marked by Wingard. Lining up the goal now. 30 metres from home. He opts to play on. Approaching the siren. That shot wasn't meant to hit the fan. A chance for both teams to set up as the ball crosses the line. Howe clearing it out of defence. Reed marks it. Played on. Lobs the handball. Treloar butts. Vogt with the interception. Oh, that's just giving the ball away. Plenty to analyse from the first quarter, Richo.
Don't look back, Collingwood. Something might be gaining on you.
The first quarter is over and Port Adelaide trailing by 42.
We're looking at a team who's afraid to look bad. As a player, when I saw the trepidation, I knew we would win every time. Port Adelaide will really need to address that at quarter time if they're to get back into this game.
We'll go to Richo for the stats.
The scoreboard definitely reflects what a marking powerhouse the Magpies could be. Both teams fairly close in the tackling stats. The Power 15, the Magpies 10. The handball stats show that the two teams are fairly even, with Collingwood on 15 and the Power on 7. Kicking is one of the most essential skills in football, and Collingwood could put 52 on the board, which should place them in a good position at this stage of the game if they can keep that up.
Thanks for sharing that with us, Richo. The second term is underway.
Set your goals high and don't stop till you get there.
Ryder got a fist on it. Did he see a ghost? Trengo holding the ball as he's collected by Reed. Jams it on the boot. Clean hands with a difficult bouncing ball. The umpire calls advantage. Pittard gets the ball. He's a ball magnet. Treloar goes back to collect the ball. A free kick and several teeth. Kicks. Nice mark there.
Wells is really starting to get into the right positions on the ground. Wills lines up. Oh, he kicks it straight to his man. Barco with a strong mark. He kicks it long. Ebert, just the better man in that contest.
That had some power behind it. Picked up by Gray. Sockers the ball away. A short handball. He asks for it back. Send the top in, big fella. Gets the loose ball. Advantage Treloar with the ball. In another possession. Wingard getting into position for the kick. Get back in from this position. Levy takes the mark. Look at the concentration on his face as he lines up for the goal. 25 metres out. A set shot on a 30-degree angle. The goal for Port Adelaide. Port Adelaide sink their first. The ruckmen steal themselves before the bounce. Great bounce. Ryder outstretches his opponent to win the ruck. He controls the bouncing ball. Puts the head down as he runs in. The spilled ball is collected. He's got the footy in his hands. Reed again, Richo.
Yes, he's giving 100% right now.
He's racking up possessions. Pasolic gets the upper hand. Pasolic, urged on by the crowd, prepares to kick. 30 metres out. An ideal position to be kicking from. The Magpies with the advantage as they lead the Power 43-6. That's one area of his game that does need improvement. Ryder over the top.
Ryder takes a lot of marks during a game, but a lot of them seem to be juggled. If he can just get cleaner hands on the ball, it's just going to give his opponents less chance to spoil in the contest. Gee, a long kick there. Gray with the ball.
Gray tries his luck with a shot at goal. Bonfries picks it up. Gets a handball away. It's a shocking kick. Solid catch. Kicks the skin off it. Nice hands. Goes up the line. Treloar catches it.
Collingwood have just been so dominant in the marking contests, and it's given them the perfect platform to kick a winning score. He marks the ball.
Smith sends the ball on its way. Nice mark under pressure. All of a sudden the ball has become a hot potato, quickly disposed of by Howe. Lobs the pass. He's really a ball magnet. Grundy with the football. Gives it to the running man. She's running hot, Richo.
He has been outstanding all match then.
He's had lots of touches this match. He'll need a lot. Got the carry. The Magpies get the scoreboard ticking over with that goal. Blair increases the lead. Both right. The ball bouncing well.
Grundy will give you a competitive contest in every hit-out, I can assure you of that. But the midfielders are going to have to work really hard to earn the centre clearances off his ruck work. Barco catches it, he handballs it. Players with the 1-2. Barco takes a shot. He gets the ball.
Disappointing kick there.
Trengo has his feet firmly on the ground and is just a great leader around the club. Puts boot to ball. Wills having no trouble taking that one. You heard the umpire. Free kick. Misses far behind. Collingwood lead.
Disappointing kick there. Has he? Yes, he's paid it. A lovely drop pass. Intercept by Moore. The umpire will ball it up. Ryder looked about as coordinated as Disney's Goofy. Goodard somehow manages to get that ball out with all those players around him. That play is as high-tech as it can for. Howe puts it on the boot. Has he? Yes, he's paid it.
The Magpies have been dominant in the air and they're marking everything. The Power need to stop trying to outmark Collingwood and just get a fist into the contest. The Magpies lead Port Adelaide.
All is in readiness. The bounce is straight as an arrow. Tapped by Ryder. Lucky bounce collected. Crisp shoots off the handball. Puts the head down as he runs in. Close call, but it's just made it for a score. Moore gets number 2. The lead has been increased. Ryder with the hit. With the ball now. Crisp is streaming past and gets the footy. Gathers the ball. He receives the handball.
Well, a high tackle count more often than not suggests that the team with the most tackles are where the ball isn't, and that's been true for Port Adelaide. Sending it on its way. That's a nice, strong mark. Lobby lining up with the goals. Boy, do they need to score. Well, the Power needed that goal. Can they build on this now?
Here's the bounce. Knocks it down in front. Ryder comes away with the ball. Howe read the play better than anyone else and takes possession. Howe hand passes it. Umpire not hesitating to call the ball up right there. Ryder, I've seen better swings on a condemned playground. Boak with a massive goal. This is the footy equivalent of rope-a-dope. The Power are barely hanging on right now. Good bounce. Punch by Grundy, controlled by Moore. Montfrey's hand passes out to space. The ball spills to Wingard. Wells with the pass. He asks for it back. A 1-2. He's a ball magnet. The ball's come out of the pack like a chocolate bar from a slot machine. Elliott collects. Tringa, I have no idea how you managed to get that out. A solid mark from Treloar.
Well, the Magpies have managed to rack up a big number of marks. It's easy to see why they're leading this match. He takes the contested mark. Sending it on its way. Wingard with great hands.
Slams it on the boot. Boak has had plenty of it, Richo.
Yes, he's had it again, Dennis. He just seems to be everywhere tonight.
Grundy sends one up towards the wing.
Treloar slams the ball to his boot.
A low kick from Wills. He wins the contest. Varka with the kick. Steady hands there as he holds that one. Was that a throw? I think it was. His kick slurs off the side of his boot. He has clearly been shopping at Clangers or Us. Crisp, handball short. Wow, what a nose for those loose balls. Impey runs past and gets the ball. The opposition forgot about him, and he takes the easy mark. Gets boot to high. Nice mark under pressure. Booted by Golsack. A great effort.
Treloar doesn't even break stride when gathering the loose ball. Just clean hands. Pittard hands over the ball. Wells passes it. He's got the ball out even when being tackled. He slams that on the boot.
The loose ball picked up. The loose ball scooped up. Grundy again, Richo.
Yes, super work from him in this match, Dennis.
Puts boot to ball. Tringa holds the ball, and that'll be a free kick for Reed. Reed has been told to play on now. Has he? Yes, he's paid it.
Pittard has no problems mopping up the loose ball. Mistakes are rare for him. Done with great hands. He gets boot to the ball.
Tringa giving away the free kick. Booted by Reed. Gray catches it. He opts to play on. Treloar there to mop it up. Quick hands find the running player. Tringa is starting to get a lot of the football. Grundy has the ball. Nice interception. Run control to Major Tom. Massive. Smith has been told to play on. Steady hands there as he holds that one. Wow, do they need to score? Pittard will hear about that kick later, and the ball goes over the boundary line. Oxley clears it out of the 50. Treloar has it. Trims the grass with that one. He takes an uncontested mark.
The Magpies could dominating in the air and the scoreboard reflects it. Reed boots it. Strong mark there. Puts boot to ball. Ebert with a strong mark. He gets boot to the ball.
Monfries marks it. Going for goal number 1. Levy looking a real threat out there when he pulls in contested marks like that one. The ball is thumped towards goal by Globey. The Power have scored the last 2 goals. It's still an uphill battle. There's one for the time capsule. Levy happy. The ruckmen giving each other the ice-cold killer stare-downs as they wait for the bounce. Punched by Ryder. Reed onto the ball. Hits the running man. Treloar again, Richard.
Yep, Dennis, he's a class act.
Ball up in the centre square.
Grundy is really good at reading the play out on the field. He just needs to start doing it faster. Forced to play on. He slams that on the boot. Grundy with a strong mark.
Slams it on the boot. Broadbent with the catch. Gets off a wobbly kick. Houck marks. Houck sends one up towards the wing. Nice work from Ebert. A good second term with Collingwood 63 versus the Power 24.
If the opposition get the early run on in the second half, the Power will need to slow the game down and change the way they are playing. I'd expect they have a few options up their sleeve, like playing wide or not playing on, but they will need to implement that pretty well straight away.
Here's Richo with his stats.
The Magpies are winning almost everything in this match.
Thank you very much, Richo. 2 quarters down and only 2 to go. Looks like the players are ready for this. Let's get started.
Champions keep playing until they get it right.
Finding the running player. Ebert read the play better than anyone else and takes possession. Gets the ball free. Booted by Monfries. Good mark on the run. Trenger going through his routine. Unfortunately, they made the grass very short. Tactically this week. 65 metres out. He's on a 30-degree angle. 25 metres out. 30 metres from home. Kicked at goal by Globey. The Power get a goal. Globey getting another. That's 4 so far. Important kick here, and he's got it. The ruckmen steal themselves before the bounce. Rydick with the punch. He has the ball. He has the ball. Greenwood kicking the ball free of the pack. He steadies now in front of goal. It's impossible to outplay an opponent you can't outthink. Think about that. Send the top in, big fella. Ball goes over the line and out of play. All eyes on the ball as the ruckmen battle it out. Rydick with the tap. Boak puts his head down and runs in. Smith picks it up. Craig feeling the pressure, gets the quick kick away. Wingard will realise the precarious position his team faces and knows he must convert. This is the footy equivalent of rope-a-dope. Port Adelaide, they're barely hanging on right now. That's one area of his game that does need improvement. A brief moment of serenity before the ball is bounced. Grundy, I've seen better swings on a condemned playground. He controls the bouncing ball. Ebert tackles and causes the ball to come loose as he brings down Wills. That's a bit of bad luck for Moore. Collingwood just can't nail a goal. That's one area of his game that does need improvement.
Well, fortune favours the brave. It's time the Power stopped playing safe with their possession and took the game on. He takes a strong mark. He kicks the ball. He marks the ball.
He plays on now. He's kicked it out on the full. The ball goes over the boundary in the pocket. Gets boot to high. Nice contested mark by Greenwood. Sends it on its way. The ball is on the ground and it's picked up by Monfries. Great just stopping for a quick dance. This game is in danger of spiralling out of control. They must get a goal here. But Adelaide fans will beat the traffic home today. We'll be disappointed with that effort. Marks. Routine, strictly speaking, is not a routine if you have to think about it. He lays it on the boot for a giant kick. Goalsack pirouettes. He gains possession. He gets his hands on the footy. Hits the running man. Rydick lets fly with a shot at goal. And he's kicking on a 30-degree angle. This could prove difficult for him. Tringa has to get this goal. Goal. When he's on song, he sings a very good song. Tringa getting his first right there, just when they needed it most. Umpire has the ball, ready for the centre bounce. Rydick knocks it down the field. Wingard made the awkward bounce look easy. He's got great hands. Ebert intercepts it. Kicks to the attacking 50. He's got the footy in his hands. Tringa with the ball. Rydick runs past and gets the ball. The Power and one to their tally. They're trying hard, but it won't do much to help at this stage. He scores, he scores, he scores. What an absolute classic. Guided down nicely by Ryder. He gets his hands on the footy. Impey looking a real threat out there when he pulls in contested marks like that one. And the mark will be paid. Choose to kick it. A solid mark from Crisp. Choose to kick it. A nice uncontested mark for Elliott. Bumps the pigskin. Nice. He's been seized with the ball and it's going to be holding it. The ball is hammered towards goal by Barker. It looked like a goal, but it grazed the post. Collingwood by 27. Disappointing kick there.
Trengo is the heart and soul of this footy club. I don't think he'll be going anywhere anytime soon. He sends the kick towards the leading man. The mark will be paid.
Set of hands. Fantastic mark. 45 metres out. Almost in the bag from this position, you would think. He really should have made more of that. Well, that puts another behind on the scoreboard. I would have expected him to nail that. Rydick. He plays on now, kicks it. He takes an uncontested mark, jams it on the boot now. Nice work from Greenwood. Puts boot to ball. A mark by Monfries.
No questioning whether Port Adelaide can take a mark. I think everyone has seen enough cheap marks taken out there. Port Adelaide need to start kicking more direct for goal. Goldsack kicks the ball. Ebert takes a great grab.
His kick slurs up the side of his boot. He sneaks away for an uncontested mark. Grundy slams it on the boot. Takes it well. That drop punt works well for Treloar. Good mark by Reid.
It's clear that Collingwood have been practicing their marks during the week. They've racked up plenty of catches, contested or not, and it's showing on the scoreboard. Reid gathers the ball. Trengove collects it. He completely mistimes the kick. He's missed the goal.
That's one area of his game that does need improvement.
Dunn has improved his hands to a point now that he can release players from tight pack situations. Kept his composure then. Sending it on its way. He takes a strong mark. He gets boot to the ball.
Nice mark there. 40 metres out, 45 metres out. Wingard going for number one. Score for Capel. That's his first. That's 3 in a row for Capel. They're making a charge for the lead. They'll have to get some more points on the board, though. Get that weak shiitake mushroom out of here. A favourable bounce. He gets another possession. Wingard with the behind. Port Adelaide are in some real trouble here. He'll be disappointed with that effort. Dunn has a fair kick on him. I expect him to roost this down the middle. Rydick marks on the run. Probing kick inside the 50. Wingard intercepts the bouncing ball. Gets the loose ball. Trenger gets the ball. Has it now. Wow, what a nose for those loose balls. The ball mopped up. He seems to have the ball on a string, Richard.
Yep, Dennis, he's a class act.
The mark is taken by Smith.
Collingwood have been dominant in the air and they're marking everything. Port Adelaide need to stop trying to outmark Collingwood and just get a fist into the contest. The umpire says play on. Good mark. He steadies now in front of goal.
That play is as high-tech as it can for. Monfries has it. He steadies now in front of goal. 35 metres out. Gee, you wouldn't like to miss from here. Going for goal number one. His aim was just off. Fair to say that'll have little impact on the scoreboard. This game almost out of reach for Port Adelaide. He'll be disappointed with that effort. Great mark.
It's clear that Collingwood have been practicing their marks during the week. They've racked up plenty of catches, contested or not, and it's showing on the scoreboard. Trengove gets the bouncing ball, gets a handball to the running man. Wow, they needed that.
Oh, he'll be loving that goal when he sees it in the highlights package. He loves it. The ruckman, conscious of where their teammates are, they wait for the bounce. Rydick punches. He gains possession. Jonas sweeps on the loose ball and will have a change of possession. He gains possession. And he's heading for home. The kick just clears the line for a goal. The ruckman, conscious of where their teammates are, they wait for the bounce. Guided by Grundy. Moore controls it. Jonas there to mop it up. Wayward with the kick. A chance for both teams to set up as the ball crosses the line. It'll come back from the boundary line. Both ruckmen standing their ground. Grundy punches it. Treloar onto the ball.
Boak's just super quick. Give him some room and he will split his opponent. Grundy gets a fist to it. Impey with the kick. And the ball goes out of bounds. The umpire will toss it back in. He clears the ball. He boots it. Monfries scoops it up. He gathers the ball. He hand passes it. Puts boot to ball.
Jams it on the boot. Pittard takes advantage with the quick hands. Chip kick along the wing. The ball over the line. The umpire's throw is a good one. Grundy wins the tap. Terrible timing by Ryder. He threaded the needle to get the handball out. She's running hot, Richo.
Yes, he's had it again, Dennis. He just seems to be everywhere tonight. Barcode has got some sure hands. He doesn't often fumble the loose ball. He chooses to play it on. That's a mark. Trengo heads in for the goals. The ball's travelling. The huge kick makes it through the goals. Wow, they needed that. Port Adelaide lead.
Like a banana through a letterbox. What a wonderful goal. You can feel the intensity build as both ruckmen prepare for the bounce. Clean tap out of the ruck. Not a very good kick. Oxley got under it. Kicks it. And the mark will be paid. Pittard takes it out on the full. The ball goes over the boundary in the pocket. Goalsack boots it. Caught. A rushed kick. Able to grab it on the half volley. He gets tackled as he hands it off. Reed boots it. Wills marks it. Hand passes. He gives the ball away. Crisp feeds the hand pass out. Looking for another goal here. Moore slammed it right into the post for a behind. Well, that puts another behind on the scoreboard. Disappointing kick there. Ebert marks it.
Ebert is really starting to get into the right positions on the ground. Ryder marks it. The Power with a chance to lead. Lobby catches it. He lines it up with the goal.
20 metres from home. He's kicking on about 45 degrees from here. He's looking to add another. Richo, help me out here. What was he thinking?
That's the problem, Dennis. He wasn't.
He'll be disappointed with that effort. Treloar claims the ball, shoots off the handball. Handballs from the tackle. The umpire will ball it up. Rydick without a touch, the clearance by Grundy. It bounced straight into his hands as if he'd just called a puppy with a whistle. He's got the footy in his hands. He's got a free kick. Gray.
Let's play on.
That was an interesting term right there. Your thoughts, Richo?
For Port Adelaide, the only way I see for them to overcome is to hang on.
Time to check the stats. Richo.
Both teams near equal in terms of kicking stats. The Magpies with 1.28 and the Power with 1 great tackle gave her no chance. 1, it doesn't get much closer than that.
Thanks, Richo. The final term has commenced.
Never give up. Failure and rejection are only the first step to succeeding.
Reed passes it. Intercept by Boak. Jams it on the boot now. He takes control of the loose ball. Wingard hand passes. Jams it on the boot. Marks.
Barco's shown a lot of character with his recent performances. Wills taking aim. He's got a handball away. He intercepts the ball on the bounce. Grundy gets the catch.
Run control to Major Tom. The mark is taken by Ebert. Works it across the ground. A great effort. Kicks. Steady hands there as he holds that one. Barker with the kick. Has he? Yes, he's paid it. Wills boots it. Jonas made the awkward bounce look easy. He's got great hands. Trengo passes, kicks it. The opposition forgot about him, and he takes the easy mark. Golsak sends the ball on its way. Handballs out into space. Well, it could be worse, I suppose, Richard.
He just sprayed that one. He should have put more thought into that. Smith is the heart and soul of this footy club. I don't think he'll be going anywhere anytime soon. Sending it on its way. Pittard takes the mark. He doesn't want to take too long lining this shot up. Pittard with the shot.
Levy has a great set of hands. Fantastic mark. Look at the concentration on his face as he lines up for the goal. 20 metres from home. Port Adelaide add one to their tally. Well, they've stemmed the flow with that goal, but they need to carry that momentum on if they're going to avoid the floodgates bursting. The umpire set to bounce to restart the game. Grundy didn't even get close to that tap. Handball short. He seems to have the ball on a string, Richard.
Yep, Dennis, he's a class act.
Oxley takes advantage.
Oxley really wears his heart on his sleeve. It's tapped down nicely. The ball spills loose. Oxley picks it up. Dunn gets the footy. The ball has been grabbed on the bounce. Interception. Good hand skills there.
It's impossible to outplay an opponent you can't outthink. Think about that. Caught. Let's hope the shot at goal was as good as the delivery. The Power have scored the last 6 goals. Port Adelaide by 11. The ruckmen giving each other the ice-cold killer stare-downs as they wait for the bounce. Punched by Grundy. Ball up in the centre square. Grundy guides it. Bonfries has the ball. Lovely hand pass, hits the man. A nice running mark. Bonfries plays it on. Into the path of Trengo. Just in time with that kick. Tackle, but gets the handball off. Bonfries getting into position for the kick. Well, if you could hand-pick a position, this is it. Straight in front of the goals. It's in the air. Pinpoint accuracy from Bonfries. Big goal for the Power. The Power in front. You can feel the intensity build as both ruckmen prepare for the bounce. Punch by Ryder. Takes possession. Slams it on the boot. Nice contested mark back down.
The Magpies have taken plenty of marks, but they haven't converted enough into goals. That's why they find themselves trailing. He boots it. Goldsack marks it. He gets boot to the ball. That's a mark. Puts boot to ball. He drops the mark. Ebert intercepts it. He hand passes it.
Rocketed long by Ryder. Wingard intercepts it. He runs for home. They say you miss 100% of the shots you never take, so hopefully he can just shrug that one off. He'll be disappointed with that effort. Caught by Grundy. Bumps the pigskin. Almost a touch of synchronized swimming about that mark. Minus the peg. Keeps it close to the ground. Main with the air time.
Well, the quality of disposal has been pretty soft out there, and that's enabled the Magpies to rack up the marks. The Magpies need to cut out these junk possessions and become more attacking.
Play on.
Main boots it.
He hand passes the ball. He runs for home. The spilled ball is collected. Blair has the ball. He's running hot, Richard.
He is using the ball superbly, Dennis.
Elliott has had plenty of it, Richard.
You're right, Dennis. He's an absolute ball magnet.
The ruckmen giving each other the ice-cold killer stare-downs as they wait for the bounce. Punch by Ryder. The ball mopped up. Hits the running man. Ryder with a kick at goal. It's in the air. And over the boundary line she goes. Clears it. Oh, you can really tell he loves taking a contested mark. Booted by Golsack. A mark by Trenger. He plays on. Trenger shoots. What was that? And the ball goes over the boundary line, close to goal. He got a hold of that one. Wells soars over the pack and takes a ripper. He's got eyes like a pterodactyl with contact lenses. Golsack sends one up towards the wing. The ball bounced favourably for Ryder. Lobs the pass. The ball knocked loose. Pittard throws it, clear as day. Crisp sends one up towards the wing. Marks. Boak, not wasting time, elects to play on. Nice mark under pressure. Wells kicks it. Great mark over the pack. Send the top in, big fella. Marks. That's a massive kick. Boak got under it.
The Power have been dominant in the air and they're marking everything. Collingwood need to stop trying to outmark Port Adelaide and goals. Lobby shoots for goal. The goal for the Power. The Power have the edge over the Magpies in this match.
There's one for the time capsule. He's excited about that one. Claimed by Ryder. Ebert comes away with the ball with the quick hands. Ebert throws the ball. Free kick. He lays off the pass. Reed handing it back now. Grundy has had plenty of it, Richo.
I can't believe it, Dennis. He just keeps surprising us up here in the commentary box.
That ball is becoming a yo-yo for him. It keeps coming back. Trenger can't hold on to the tackle.
No questioning whether the Magpies can take a mark. I think everyone has seen enough cheap marks taken out there. Collingwood need to start kicking more direct for goal. Lobby spills it. The ball being picked up before it makes its target. Dunn hand passes the ball. Oxley with the kick. Goldsack takes the mark.
Puts boot to ball. Reed has a great set of hands. Fantastic mark.
Ryder marks the ball.
Kicks it. Stuck the mitts out and held on to it. Whoa, something must have carried that. It's a lovely long kick.
Port Adelaide were dominating in the air and the scoreboard reflects it. Strong mark there. Trengo with the shot.
Grundy has the ball. He gives the ball away. The ball is slammed towards goal by Boak, caught by Monfries. Concentration comes out of a combination of confidence and hunger, so they tell me. Look at that. He's put it through. Goal number 2 for Monfries. This kick stretches the lead. A brief moment of serenity before the ball is bounced and the ruckman unleash. Rydick directs it down. Grundy has the ball. Gets boot to high. Trenger looking to make them pay for that turnover. Smith with the interception. Great mark.
Well, the quality of disposal has been pretty soft out there, and that's enabled the Magpies to rack up the marks. Collingwood need to cut out these junk possessions and become more attacking. Grundy onto the ball. Wills plays it off to the man on the run. Barco takes the mark. Puts boot to ball. That's a nice, strong mark.
45 metres out. Looking for another goal here. You can see that happening right after it left his boot. I would have expected him to nail that. Trenger has a fair kick on him. I expect him to roost this down the middle.
Port Adelaide were dominating in the air and the scoreboard reflects it. Gray with the catch. What are you doing, son? He holds onto it too long and it'll be a free. He hand passes it. Reed hands it back. Monfries blocks it. Boak gets it off the ground. Ebert gives the ball to the running man.
Was that a throw? I think it was. Wills ordered to play on. A good mark under the circumstances. Jams it on the boot now. Caught.
Grundy shown a lot of character with his recent performances. He's blocked it. Crisp with a big tackle. He lays off the pass. Moore has a kick. The Magpies get the badly needed goal. The Magpies have the edge over the Power in this match.
The bounce, laser straight. Rydek taps it. Crisp has the ball. He's able to thread a needle, and that kick comes out of the pack.
Impey got a really good footballing brain. He hand passes it. Elliott heading in now. Oh, and he's missed. Another behind for Collingwood.
He'll be disappointed with that effort.
Trengove shown a lot of character with his recent performances. He doesn't want to take too long lining this shot up. Wills kicks the ball. Fasolo picks up the loose ball. Hiddard onto the ball. He boots it.
Taken by Treloar. Bumps the pigskin. Steady hands there as he holds that one. Wells puts it on the boot. Simply outplayed the opposition there. Picked by Crisp. A great effort. Impey plays it on with the quick hands. What was he thinking? He brings it out of the pack. Boak keeps it alive with a foot. Trenger with clean hands for a difficult bouncing ball. Going for goal number 2. Close call, but it's just made it for a score. And that puts them further in front. The replay capturing everyone's attention. What a goal. What a turnaround. Port Adelaide certainly fought an uphill battle to win. Well, I enjoyed the match, Richo. How about you?
I'm a great believer in luck, and I found the harder I worked, the luckier I got.
Insightful, Richo. Port Adelaide could claim the match with a final score of 109-87. It's all said and done, it's real, and it's been fun. Ruckman awaiting the bounce.